Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be doing I hauled it, but did I like it? And this I hauled it video is actually going to be very well rounded because I have everything from nail stuff to face stuff like skincare to makeup to talk to you guys about. So this is going to be really exciting. A lot of it is from stuff that I have recently hauled or things that I've gotten in subscription boxes, and I am really excited to talk to you guys about it. So if you are excited too, then let's just get right into it. Alright, I do want to let you guys know that I will have like a get ready with me on this look for you guys probably Wednesday. I'm not really positive what day it will go up, but most likely Wednesday. And it's pretty simple and it wasn't that messed up right there when I did it in the video. That was an aftermath of messing around with my son. So sorry about that, but I will have this look up for you guys sometime. And in that get ready with me, I'm going to be using a bunch of products that I just recently got and am trying out for the first time. So it's going to be a lot of fun, and it's going to be a long one because I do a lot of rambling and ranting and just talking in that video. So if you guys really just want to get to know me, I highly suggest watching my get ready with me's because that's really what they're more for. What was that? That's really what they're for mostly, is just to talk to you guys, you know, just to sit down and chat while I'm doing my makeup for the rest of my videos. So if that's what you guys look for in a content creator, then watch those because you'll get to know me a lot better that way. Alright, so enough rambling. That's really my MO today, let me tell you. But the first product I want to talk to you guys about is from Willa. Now, in my product review video last week or the week before, I'm not sure, but I hauled a bunch of products from Willa, and I told you guys that I might become a sales rep for them if I ended up liking their products enough. Now, I didn't like the lip gloss from them, and I have been trying out a lot of all the rest of the products that I have gotten from them, and I wanted to talk to you guys mostly about the Perfecting Skin Tint of theirs, just because I got a lot of questions on this one, and someone asked to see a demo. And I will insert that demo clip as I talk about the product, but I did want to let you guys know that I have decided to become a sales rep for Willa. It's not something that I'm going to push all the time unless I have products that I absolutely love and really think that you guys will love as well, which there are a lot of them. So if you guys are interested in these products at all, then I will leave that link down below for you guys. This is a kind of thing where if you purchase any products, I get a commission from that. And I really just love the brand, the owner, all of them are just overall very, very nice people, and the products are affordable and awesome. Alright, now on to the skin tint. Now, I got mine in Sand, and there are 4 shades to choose from in this. Now, that may be very limiting for a lot of people, but this is such a sheer coverage that it really kind of melts into the color of your skin. So you only need like an overall kind of are you very light or are you very dark kind of situation here in order to get the right tone for you. So you get 1.3 ounces in this, and it is $22. Now, I thought at first that was really, really expensive, but when I went on Ulta and I was looking at all their skin tints are like $32 to some of them were $74. So I was like, alright, well, this kind of falls into a range that's below even Ulta stuff. So I thought that was really good because when I first used this, I fell in love, you guys. And I am a full coverage girl. I've always been a full coverage girl, and it's not because I have anything to hide except for my under eye bags. I don't have bad skin. I don't have a lot of acne or anything like that. I have occasional breakouts. So, you know, you would think that I would be a skin tint girl, but I've always been full coverage. So this was something that I was like, I'm probably not going to be interested in this. And man, was I wrong. I absolutely love this. It goes on so easy. It's buildable, but it's undetectable. Like, you can barely even tell that you're wearing anything on your face. I do have a little bit of redness lately around my nose, and I noticed that it completely cancels out any uneven skin tone. It really diminishes any appearance of your pores, which is something that I absolutely love. This paired with my Dr. Brand's Pores No More is like the holy grail of how I want my skin to look. So this is very easy to use. It makes your skin look amazing, and you don't have to use that much. And I've noticed that there are days where I go downtown really quick or I go to the park and I don't want to have a bare face, but I don't want to sit there for like an hour and do my whole face routine. So I use this, and it's quick and it's easy, and it allows me to have enough coverage to where I feel good about my skin and I want to show it to the public, but I'm not fully caked on makeup. And I love this. This with their concealer pen, perfection, you guys, perfection. Now, most skin tints have an SPF in them, and I do not believe that this one does. So that is something to note, that I don't think that it has any SPF in it. I'm not really one to use SPF until something that I'm going to be talking to you guys about next, actually. But they pair very well together, you guys. So if you have an SPF that has a moisturizer that has the SPF in it, you don't really have to worry about that with a skin tint or a foundation. So I have been absolutely loving this, you guys. I think it's an amazing deal. You don't need that much as you would a foundation, so this really does last you a long while, and I definitely think it's something that you guys, if you're not a full coverage person because of skin issues, I think you will absolutely love this, especially for the summer when you don't want heavy makeup on your face. You're going to absolutely love this. It's a great deal. Alright, now the next thing I want to talk about is that SPF moisturizer. I received this in one of my subscription boxes, and I don't remember what it was right now, but it's one of them. And this is the Coola Face SPF 30 Classic Sunscreen in Cucumber. Now, this is actually pretty expensive. The full size of this is 1.7 ounces, and it costs $32. But honestly, if you think about it, you guys, it's a moisturizer, you know, so that's actually not really a bad price for a skincare item, but it is pretty pricey still, unless you're going to the drugstore, you know. So if you are a drugstore girl, this may be a little bit too expensive for you, but after I used this, I don't care. I want the full size. I told you guys that one of my biggest problems was finding something with SPF in it that I could use either in my skincare or with my makeup routine that didn't turn my skin an oily mess, because that's what tends to happen when I use SPF. This, at first, I thought it was going to, because it comes out white, it looks like an SPF, and I'm like, oh god, here we go. I put it on my face, you guys. It instantly sunk in. I mean, instantly sunk in. There was nothing. This has a very light, silky feeling, but other than that, it doesn't even feel like you have a moisturizer on, but your skin is moisturized. There is literally no greasy feeling at all. Like, at all with this. Nothing. I was so shocked. I kept touching my face, and I'm like, are you kidding? Like, when's it gonna happen? I didn't put any makeup on because I really wanted to see what would happen. I went throughout my day. Nothing. Nothing. No grease. I had a normal kind of shine on my forehead. With a normal SPF, I usually start getting really greasy around my nose, around my chin, and throughout the day, this did not do that to me. There was no shiny, gross grease where I felt like I needed to go wash my face immediately. This was so perfect. It was exactly what I was looking for. I even did a little bit of a happy dance because, let me tell you, it's been a struggle trying to find something I could use. I do wish that it was a little bit cheaper, but for the performance, you guys, it's completely worth it. Completely worth it, and you don't need much at all. The only thing I didn't like about this was that it was cucumber. I did not like the smell. I don't like the smell of anything that's cucumber at all. And so this kind of stunk to me. It wasn't as potent as most SPFs are, so it actually had a very light cucumber smell. But I did go on Ulta, which is where they're sold, and I saw that they also had a mango one. So I love mango smell, so I think that I can deal with that. So I'm going to purchase that one in the full size. If you guys need that SPF, but you really, it just makes you greasy, or you're struggling like I was, try this Coola moisturizer, you guys. It's perfect, and for your face, SPF 30 is perfect. Alright, moving on, I want to talk to you guys about the new Essie Gel Couture polishes. Now, I only picked up one, and this one is in Take Me to Thread, number 70. Number 70. I had to look and make sure. Now, I did only pick up one because I wasn't sure how I was going to like them, and they are expensive as all. These are $11.50 each, you guys. And there's like 42 different shades. I mean, the shade range is incredible. I'm going to say that right now. The shade range is so crazy. You're literally going to be able to find any color in this line that you want to find. So that was really nice. But the price, $11.50, and it's $11.50 for the top coat that you need as well. So just for like one manicure that you're going to do yourself, it's going to cost like $25, and that to me is a little insane. So I was like, okay, if you're going to cost this much, I understand, and you know, it's Essie, you're a more upscale nail polish company, so let's see how the performance is. So I can say that with this color, it was true to color on my nails. It was a little bit darker, but that's because I put like 2 to 3 coats on because I really wanted it to be even, because I was figuring, you know, gel polish, it doesn't come off very easily. I may be wearing this manicure for a while, so I wanted to make sure that my nails looked perfect. So that is definitely one thing to think about, at least with this. With you guys, when it comes to the actual nail polish, I can only speak for this color right now. But with this color, which I think is a really nice color that a lot of people would probably gravitate for, it is not a one coat kind of polish. Now the one thing that I can say about this though is the wand, they changed it, which I am so thankful they changed the damn wand, you guys. The wand is more flat, it's more wide, it's easier to apply. It reminds me of the Wet n Wild polish wands, which I've always bitched about Essie's wands. It's something that I did not like about their nail polish. The normal line, the wands are just too tiny and generic, and I just find it very hard to get an even line around my cuticles when using them. So the wand difference on this is superb, and I'm very, very happy with that. I do like the look of the bottle with it being twisted, but storing it is not easy, you guys. It's not easy to store like this. It's not easy to handle like this. So I do think a lot of people are going to end up having a problem with the twisted bottle. But I think that for Essie, they always look the same way. So I think that they're really trying to go out of their comfort zone to change how their bottles look, especially with a new line. So I really do commend them for that. I think it's pretty. I think that it looks nice on a vanity, but when you're trying to store it, say in like a polish shelf up there, or even in my like nail polish little holder box that I have, it's pretty difficult, I'm not gonna lie. Now with these polishes, you do not need a UV light to cure them. You don't need to use a light at all whatsoever. You only need the top coat, which I didn't know. I didn't even know that there was a top coat, so I grabbed this polish and didn't get the top coat. So I had to go back to Ulta. I had to grab this, which is $11.50. It's not any more or any less than the nail polishes themselves, which was a little weird. I thought it'd be a little bit more, but it wasn't. So it's just a plain white bottle, which is really good because it's very distinct from the nail polishes. This smells so bad, you guys. It has such a high potent smell that it literally gave me a headache. I had to close it up tight between each application on my fingernails because it was potent. Very, very potent. But this also is like a fast dry gel top coat. So it makes the nails dry super fast, just like the Sech Vite. It makes them dry so fast. It gives it a very nice glazed look. Now, is it like gels? Yeah, it has that shine just like a gel, but you can also tell that it's not a normal gel like application on your nails. You can tell that it looks like it could be gel, but if I saw it on someone's nails, I'd ask them if that's gels or not. So I know when I use my Sech Vite, it's a high shine, like fast dry top coat. It makes my nails look the same as this does for this gel couture. So I really didn't see any difference in that. And now with the wear, it does wear longer in the sense that a lot of Essie polishes do chip like very quickly, or they wear down very quickly. That didn't happen with this polish, but I will say that the ends of my nails, which I do top off every time with the polish and the top coat, it wore off that day. So that is kind of a bummer because it's kind of what it's made for. Is it's supposed to be longer wearing. Now it didn't chip at all, and it didn't start to wear down on my actual nails, but it did at the ends, and that kind of bugged me a little bit. So overall, do I think that these are worth it? In my opinion, this one that I got, I do want to try a couple of more just to see if maybe the formulas are different on like a lighter color and a darker color. But for this one, if I go off this, you guys, I would say that it's not worth it. I would actually say, since it's not a real like UV gel kind of line, grab the top coat and use it with any kind of polish that you want, because I really just don't see a difference with it. I think that this is an amazing top coat. I really do. I think it's going to dry your nails fast. I think it's going to give you a really nice gel look kind of shine, but I don't think that these are particularly worth it so far, especially this color, just because it didn't do anything different than my other polishes do with a good top coat. So there's that. Alright, moving on to some more skincare, I want to talk to you guys about the Soap & Glory, and this is their Puffy Eye Attack Turbo Boost Hydragel. Now this kind of pissed me off a little bit, but it has a happy ending. Now when I first got this, I was actually like, what? Because it was this small. It was tiny. Now keep in mind, it is an eye cream, so they're not really ever that big. But this was extremely tiny. This little thing is like 0.47 ounces, and it's $16. Now, I know that Soap & Glory is sold at Ulta, and they're kind of in the middle of between drugstore and high-end, but I really didn't think that it would have been that expensive. It looked much bigger on the site. I should have read the actual amount that you got before I purchased it, but I was really excited to try it out. I probably would have bought it anyway, but $16 for this little thing. Now, another eye cream that I use side by side, you can tell the difference. This here, let's see, is 1 ounce and it's $20, and this is a really nice eye cream that I use for dark circles. This is the $16 one and it's 0.47. So, I mean, it's a little bit expensive to me, so I was a little let down by that. It was such a small amount for the price. I thought it'd be a little bit bigger. Now this does kind of look like a cream, but when you start applying it, you can really tell how it is more like a hydrogel. Like, it's gel-like, and then it turns almost like just your skin is wet, like you put water on there. So it does make a lot of sense. It is very easy to apply. Now I do have to say, I do like the way this performs. It doesn't do anything miraculous, I will say that. It doesn't instantly make your under eye bags go away, but it does decrease them, and I really, really like that. I use it twice a day, and I have been loving it. Now, Chanel did send me one of these as well because it burned her eye, so that is something to think about. It has not done that to me at all. I do want to disclaim that. It has not burned my eyes whatsoever, but that did happen to her, so that could happen to you guys if you have sensitive skin. So I don't know if this is exactly for someone with sensitive skin, but for me, I don't have sensitive skin and it worked perfectly. I absolutely love it. So I do see results with this. So even though it's a little bit more expensive than I would have liked, or a little bit littler than I thought it should be, it works, it shows results, I do enjoy it. So I definitely will be using the whole thing up. If I still love it by the end of this, then I will definitely repurchase it. But do keep in mind that it has burned somebody's eyes, and it is a super small bottle for $16. And lastly, I want to talk to you guys about the new BareMinerals, and this is their Gen Nude Matte Liquid Lip Colors. I believe that's what they're called. They're like a mile long. The name is a mile long. Now these are $18 a piece, so they are actually really expensive, but I saw this and I instantly had to grab it just because it's beautiful. The color range is pretty crazy. There are 20 shades in this range, so you're really going to be able to find something that can work for you color range wise. The packaging is beautiful to me. It kind of goes from a frosted glaze down to just a normal shiny bottle. I really do like that, so I wouldn't mind having like a lot more of these and keeping them on my vanity. It's something that just looks really kind of sleek and nice and clean. And then I absolutely love the smell. You guys, the smell is like brownie cake batter. If you watched me do my husband's makeup last week, you would have seen that I spoke to him about it, and he said that it smelled like confectioner's chocolate. And I mean, it makes me want to lick it, and I have fought the urge, but it really makes me want to lick it. A lot of products like this smell like cupcakes, something like that. This has a more distinct chocolate kind of powdery smell, and it just smells so good. Now I am wearing it on my lips today. This is more of a My Lips But Better kind of shade. It's in Juju. I really like this shade a lot. I have talked to someone who did buy one of these and they didn't really care for it because they said that it didn't dry down fully. Now I have noticed that it does take a very long time for the lip color to actually turn matte on you. It does eventually turn down to be matte, at least this shade did for me, but it takes seriously like half an hour to actually dry down. Now they do have a lot of claims, so I do want to go through them with you so you guys are fully aware about these liquid lipsticks. It says that they are full coverage, which I do believe they're obviously full coverage. Moisturizing cream to matte. Now they are very, very moisturizing, especially when you first put them on. You really don't feel a dryness. I have had this on for a couple of hours now, and I do feel a little dryness around the edges, but that's it. It does take a long time for them to go from cream to matte though, and it says that it's also lightweight with no tacky texture, which is very, very true. There's no tackiness to this whatsoever. There's no parabens, sulfates, or phthalates. I don't know. I'll pop that up. I don't know how to say that. They're also gluten-free and cruelty-free, which is really, really nice if you're into cruelty-free things and you're looking for a brand that is cruelty-free. BareMinerals. And then they're formulated without petroleum, another word I don't know, but if you guys do, that might be helpful to you. So these are very, very nice. I like them. I would get more shades. I do know some people, they were not impressed with this because they didn't dry down. They really weren't what people were looking for in a liquid lipstick. Now, I think that BareMinerals did that on purpose. I really feel like BareMinerals tries to make their products unique. They try to take things that are popular and put their own little spin of uniqueness on it, and I really do think that they did that here. I really like this lip color, and I think there's a lot of it there. You get a lot more product than most liquid lipsticks. It looks beautiful. I love the way that it looks, you guys. It feels amazing. It smells amazing, and there's so many different shades to choose from. It's really going to be for everybody, no matter your skin tone or your color choices. You're going to find something in this line that you're absolutely going to love. So I definitely think that it's something worth checking out for anybody. Even if you don't like liquid lipsticks, I think that this might be one that you do like, because it has a little bit of a difference between normal liquid lipsticks and this liquid lipstick. So I think that if they're too drying for you, or you don't like the feeling of them, or the look, or the crackiness, how they can get kind of crumbly, I think this one is going to be one that's going to be like a holy grail for you. If you do really like that dry kind of matte lip color, you might not like these so much. It might throw you off a little bit, but I like the dry matte, and I still like this. I actually like this a little bit more, because I'm kind of getting sick of the dry liquid lipsticks that hurt your lips. I'm kind of growing out of that phase, to be honest, because my lips just cannot take it anymore. So this is definitely an A+ for me. I think that you guys should definitely go out and try it. I mean, it's Ulta. If you don't like it, you can always return it and get your money back or get something else. So it's not like you're going to be losing out on money if you decide to go and try this. Definitely go in store though, because the shades online are really hard to kind of decipher from. They're really hard to choose something that's going to fit you perfectly. So, you know, I kind of just went with it and hoped for the best, and it worked out for me. But I do want to go in store and look at all the different shades and see if maybe I can find something that's a little bit more not such my lip color, and see how it is from there, because I really want to try out more anyway to see if there's any difference in formulation between colors. But this one, Juju, you guys, I love it. Alright, so we are finally done. I'm sorry this was so long. I just had so much to talk to you guys about. These were actually a lot of really good products. Some of them were a little bit of a bummer, but there's still things that I can work with. There was really nothing that I was just like, no, that's going in the garbage. I really like those weeks when I have stuff that I get that's new that isn't a total waste. So that's always a plus. I will leave the link down below if you guys are interested in any Willa products. If you want me to make a dedicated video all about the Willa products, maybe demoing them, talking to you guys a little bit more about them before you want to purchase them, or even interested in, you know, looking at the website, that's completely fine to me. Just know that it's not going to be something that I'm going to push at you guys all the time. If you're interested, you can come to me anytime. I will leave my email down below as well if you guys want to private message me about them. If you have any private questions, you can also find me on Facebook as well. I always write you back if you private message me on there as well. That's what I meant. Leave me a comment down below and let me know if any of you guys have tried out any of these products and what you think, because I really like them and I really want to know if you guys like them as well. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Make sure to subscribe before you leave, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.